So, Grant, this is the first swim with me, and just have a look at the side view here, just to see what's going on with the overall body. Sometimes we can't see very well from the front, but this is a very good view for me. So you can see the legs are going really quick, and they're staying close together, which is good, so we don't want them to come out of this shadow of the body that we call. So the legs are staying there. They're just going a little bit quick at the moment, so eventually if you do come back we would get you to do a 2-beat kick, which would then time the arms with the legs and through the core of the body rather than individually. So we can just see here that the head there is really high out of the water, almost completely out of the water. So we'd just like to see this part, and then that means that you're nice and buoyant. So we just need to release that head, relax it a little bit. Again, the hips are like really far above the surface there, and that's because you're pushing down a lot, so you're actually trying to come up out of the water, whereas we're going to be faster when we're moving through the water rather than trying to stay on top. If we're just nice and buoyant, then the natural position will leave enough of the body out. So this is the streamline. And again, that head is just spoiling that a little bit. And then you see how this hand here, it's really wide, so it needs to be underneath, tucked in there, because all this bit here is actually slowing you down because you're taking it a little bit wide. And this hand here is bent, so just stretch it out, and then that'll engage your scapula and your lats and just allow you to use the core of the body better. Now you see that swing, so you drag the water out with you, and then you're throwing your forearm that way. So I'd like you just to start from this side of the body and then take the elbow from there to there, basically. So the elbow ends up in front of the head, but all leading from the elbow. So you need to continue that elbow, point it forwards, and then once you get there you'll have a nice triangle, and then you have a little entry point, and then in we go here. Meanwhile, that hand is holding the line. We can see that it's gone, it's disappeared there. So at the moment we have no balance in this area, so just be really patient, hold the line, draw the line and switch. And then let's just have a look at this head. So that's the top of the head, it's pointing that way, but the spine is in line. So the spine alignment is not too bad until you get to the head. So what we see a lot of is the hips and the spine going side to side, but you're not doing that, so that's a really good thing. So all you need to do is keep the top of the head facing that way, so when you roll to breathe, the head needs to be there instead of that way. Okay, so just flatten that head on the breath, and we'll work on the timing a little bit as well. So overall, not too bad, enough to work on here. So well done on this.